Hi everyone, it's Lorie from Enchanted Dreams 71 and welcome to my craft room. I hope you are all happy, healthy, and blessed today. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my chair. Probably should have did that before I hit. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well today. So today I am actually participating in an open collaboration, and it is hosted by Jovi at Creating with Jovi and Cindy A. Lewis, and it is Cozy Gatherings, and the hashtag is hashtag Gratitude Collab. And they do have these weekly prompts. So right now I am doing week 1 because it is the first week of November. And week 1's prompt is what scent instantly makes you feel at home. And I would also like to go ahead and say that Creating with Jovi over on her Facebook group has some freebies, and I do have those here. And it's Creating with Jovi Journals and Crafts. Gratitude collab, and it's with Cindy A. Lewis. Said that. Cindy A. Lewis also has some freebies in her Ko-fi site if you want to go over there, and both of them have kits for this collaboration in their Ko-fi or in their Jovi in her Etsy shop. I can't speak this morning. Anyway, so I did not get the kits because I didn't need to make a journal. I found like 4 or 5 or so of these little TN fall journals that I had made probably 4 years ago. And it says what I'm thankful for. So I thought this would be a good thing to use for this collaboration. So there's that sheet. We'll put it aside. And these are the collaborators who are collaborating. And it is BB's Closet Creations, Virginia Martin Arthur, Sassy Southern NC Girl, Fashionably 50-something, Paper Confessions with Karamia, Tellen's Place, or Teller's Place, Tellen's maybe, Colita's Creations, Today with Erica Faye, and Crafting, is that Yia? It's YIA. So I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that. Okay, so this page right here is one of Jovi's freebies. I think she has week 1 and week 2. I did not look yet to see if she had a week 3. And this is the other one. So this will be nice to use. This right here is just some ATC Vintage Coffee Time. And this is from Cindy A. Lewis on her Ko-fi site. That was a freebie. And then these 2 pages, and they will come in another video, but they will definitely work. And Cindy also had these. I don't know, Grateful Gatherings. I don't think. Cozy Gatherings and Grateful Gatherings. So maybe Grateful Gatherings is Cindy A. Lewis's digital kit, and Cozy Gatherings maybe is Jovi's. I'm not sure, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't do my research as I should. But this was also a freebie from Cindy, and it's 50 gratitude journal prompts for Grateful Gatherings. So you got home and comfort, family and friends, nature and beauty, daily joys, strengths and lessons. And then we have faith and inspiration, celebrations and gatherings, creativity and craft, personal reflection, and looking forward. So I thought that was nice of her to have those on there. So I'm also not sure if I'm exactly doing this collaboration right, but all I'm going to do is use this little journal and some other things. Let me get these up here and do the weekly prompts. So I'll have 1 video a week. I'm going to post it on Saturdays. It is Thursday the 5th, so I will post this video on Saturday, and we're going to answer the question, what scent instantly makes you feel at home? Well, I had the holidays on my mind, and for me, it is apple cinnamons. So I was able to go through some of my magazines, and I'd shown you, I think, in another video, just telling you about this collaboration, these cinnamon sticks that I have. But for me, it's more cinnamon than it is apple, but, you know, cinnamon and apples kind of go together. But yeah, where I work, we actually sell cinnamon brooms, and they smell so good. So every year I will buy 2, and I will hang one just inside my front door. So when you or anyone else walks in the front door, you instantly smell that cinnamon. It smells so good. And then I do one at the back door or not really the back door, the garage door coming into the house, so that when I come in through the garage, then that's what I smell. So, yes, I love the smell of cinnamon. And like I said, I think it's just due to the holiday season and having that on my mind. So I found this cinnamon right here. It took me forever. I was like in the last couple of books I looked in, I started finding cinnamon everywhere after looking through like 6 books, I think. Because I just pulled out my fall magazines. That's what these pages are from. So we have some cinnamon there. And then we have some cinnamon here. Now, other times of the year, guys, my favorite scent, I don't think it's one in particular, but I do use the, what are they called, diffusers. Yeah, probably not saying that right. In my home, pretty much every day, I have one in the family room. And my family room is partly open to my dining room and my kitchen, so it pretty much, and you know, the hallways, and it pretty much just, let's see, I think I'm just going to cut this out maybe. I don't know if we'll use it or not, but I'm just going to cut out like this part here, get these little cinnamons, and we may end up using definitely probably more than one page for this project. But this has a cinnamon stick in it, so I thought it would be good to use. So we'll use that. And you know, I've got so many magazine pages, I'm just going to throw those away. Okay, and then I really liked this for the apples, this part here. Just going to get this little bucket here that has these apples in it. Maybe get some of that floral. I'll cut this out a little bit better maybe later. But yeah, I like all kinds of the scents that you put in the electric diffusers. Yeah, I know I'm not saying that right. Anyway, whatever. Okay, there we go. That one's cut out. Okay. I don't think I need any more of those apples. And then, let's see, those apples are really big. Let's just cut out the bowl of apples here. And then I have a couple of other things too that's got apples on it. So I'm going to toss that. This is a full page I'm not going to use, so I'm going to keep it. But yeah, those cut up pages, I'm not going to worry about those. Okay, let's just get around this a little bit better. She's not going to be perfect. Hands are not that steady today. I am going back. Let's see, this is going to air Saturday, so it will be beforehand. I have started back having some issues with my hand since the surgery. A place that is really, really bothering me where a couple of the stitches were. So I am actually going back to my orthopedic surgeon on the 21st. That was the quickest appointment that they had. Let's see, this has apples and cinnamon in it. So let's just do this because it's got to fit in this little bitty journal. I don't think all this is going to fit, but we could see. But yeah, I'm going to go back to him and just see, you know, what he says, because it is so sensitive to where if you barely touch it or bump it, it just about brings me to my knees. So yeah, that is not fun when I'm having to use my hands in a fast-paced work environment. There's our little, and then we'll just go like that. Oh, we might barely get that on there. Let's see, here's the cinnamon, so let's go ahead and just go like through here, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get it all on there. Okay, so there is that one. This right here might fit as a journaling card. We may just back that. That's pretty. Okay, and now our little bowl. of apples. Let's do a little bit of better job on that. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well today. Doing pretty good. I'm off today, so I am going to get my nails done today. It's desperate need. Desperate need. Okay, so there's that. So I think we have everything cut out, and then I have a little apple here that's kind of like a little pop-up sticker thingy. I don't know. And then I don't think there was anything in here that I could use. We could use fall or autumn, but we'll see. So we will put that there. Okay, so where do we want to start at? I guess just one of these pages, and it's a pretty big book. We're only doing 4 weeks, so we could definitely do multiple pages. So maybe we will start out with like writing down the prompt, maybe. Pen. Okay, so this is our, let me make sure this pen's gonna write. Yep. This is our hashtag gratitude collab hosted by Jovi and Cindy. I'm going to put 2025 up here. And we'll put November. Okay. So there's that. And then we'll just do week 1. What is your... Oh no, what scent? Jeez. See, I already started out on a bad note. What scent instantly makes you feel at home? And mine is cinnamon and apples. Okay. So, what can we do? We have big cinnamons there. And then we could do our little apples here, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So, let me get my glue book out. Just use the glue stick. And I think we'll put this down first. And we'll do it just right under here, about there. Straight-ish. And then we will do our drink. Oops, with our cinnamon in it. I haven't used these papers in a long time. Magazine pages. I forgot how thin they were. Okay. So, that's got that. So, what else do we want next? This will not fit in there, I don't think. You know, if we cut it down just a tad, it would. Oh, sticky. Get off of me. Okay. I think I actually have some... Yeah, I do have some coffee dyed cardstock over here. And this is, I believe, from Emily at the Vintage Polka Dot Shop. I believe. Get out of there. Okay. So we can take a piece of this and just glue this on there to make it sturdy, and then we can cut it down just a little bit to fit in the pocket. And then we have this in that front pocket right there. How about that? But yeah, I've had so much going on and everything, I haven't been able to watch many videos. Let's just put it on this side. And I just happened to come across one of Joey's videos talking about this collab, and I'm like, oh, I would like to participate in that since I have my videos ahead. I had a little bit of time, so I'm very thankful for that. Oh, let me go ahead and tell you guys since it's Saturday. Okay, so I think I've mentioned it in other videos, but perhaps let's just go ahead and do this. It's a video you'll see after the fact. But Jaslyn was chosen through, she did volleyball through rec. And I think out of, you know, like over 100 girls or something, I'm not exactly sure how many, she was chosen to be on the all-star team. And they only chose 10 girls. So that was so exciting. Let me take a drink of coffee. Thank you. It's about to get cold. So we're going to take just a little bit off of this edge, I think. And then maybe a little bit off the other edge. And then I think I'm going to round the corners as well. That way it'll go in and out of that pocket really well. So anyway, was it last Thursday? Yes, last Thursday of last week. They went to the playoffs or whatever it is you call it. I don't know what you call it. But anyway, you know, the tournaments to see who was going to state. So Papa and I were able to go to the Thursday game. And they won in a sweep. They won both of the games. So they were the winners. And then Saturday, that was about a little over an hour away. Let's see. Oh yeah, that'll go in there. I mean, you can't see the, you know, you can't see the stuff, but it goes in there. Now, I have these. Let's see. It's a bit thick. Let's open it up and cut it. So anyway, I had to work Saturday and could not get off work. Let's see, we'll cut this here. Yeah, in here. So I had to work, but I was getting updates. So Veronica and everyone went. My husband was able to go for a little while, and we could say this because we could put our own word there, right? Well, that looks dumb, but anyway. Anyway, we could figure something out. But Papa had to go and have some work done. Oh, yeah, I'm thankful for. I could have put the cinnamon and coffee on there. I may still, but right now we're going to use the art glitter glue and glue it down back there. So Papa was able to go for a little while, but he had to go and have some work done on his vehicle. So he was giving me updates, and then all of a sudden, you know, I called him, and he's like, well, I had to leave because I had to go, you know, and work on my truck. So then all of a sudden, I get a picture from Angela, and it's Jaslyn holding a trophy. Guys, they played 3 games, and it was a sweep. I could not believe it. Oh, my goodness. I had prayed so hard to the Lord for favor for these girls. They have worked so hard, and they won all 3 games on Saturday in a sweep. So now they are going to state. So Friday the 14th and Saturday the 15th are the games. Okay, that's there. So now we can come over here and do some stuff as well, right? Since we have more stuffage. Now, this one is still not going to really fit. So we're going to take this off here. So yeah, so Veronica's already gotten reserved 2 hotel rooms. Okay, so now that can go there. And maybe the apples can go over here. And then, let's see, do I have anything else? Now, I have this trim over here. And these are just tags and things that someone else made. I do have this trim. We put some trim at the top and the bottom and put this in the middle maybe. Okay, why not? Let's do that. But yeah, so Veronica has already reserved 2 hotels rooms. So it's like, I think she said it was like 13 miles away from where she'll be playing. I did not cut that straight. Surprise, surprise. So my husband and I he's normally off on Saturdays anyway, but he took Friday off. I'm taking Friday and Saturday off. And we are going to pick up my mom. And then we are going to head up Friday. Because they play one game Friday night. And then they play... See, we could do that. And then just... Why don't I try to cut this straighter? And then we could cut off the edge over there. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And you know, I think I'm going to use Lorie, you didn't put your lid on your glue, silly goose. But yeah, we're going to pick up Mom and go for the Friday night game. And then, of course, spend the night in the hotel and then go back Saturday for the game. So even if they, from my understanding, because I don't know a lot about it, from what Veronica said, even if they lose Friday, they will still play on Saturday. So, that's the... I need to cut that off. I was going to fold it over a bit. It's a little bit thick. And I cut the paper, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so there's that one. And now we can do the... Oh, gosh. Oh, now I'm so sticky. What'd I do with my wet one? Okay. So, yeah, even if they lose Friday, they'll still play Saturday. So, it's not like, you know, making the hotel reservation is going to be a waste. Let me put my sparkly pen up. So, yeah, so we are really excited that they are going to state. And actually, today, later today, she doesn't know it yet, but... We are doing a surprise dinner about 5-ish. I'm working 6 to 2 Saturday. Veronica's working 8 to 4, so she'll get here around 5-ish. And Jaslyn loves Papa's ribs. So Papa is actually going today, when he gets off work, to the meat market. It's a local market where you can get fresh meat, ribs, things like that. That's not, you know, got all this other crap added to it, I guess. You know, sorry, but true. That's from a local farmer. So, he's going to go there and pick up the ribs today. And then we're going to have mashed potatoes, rolls, and Jaden loves, like, he used to love mac and cheese. He's my 16-year-old grandson with autism, and he like, you know, he has a thing with food. But now it's not regular macaroni and cheese. It has to be the shells. So we're going to have, oh, that's cute. So yeah, we are going to have, throw that away. Okay, so then we could put this here, I think. And then maybe we could cut out one of Joey's words to go up there. So we're going to have ribs, mashed potatoes, shells and cheese, and some rolls. And then probably I am going to, well, not probably, I am going to pick her up a congratulations balloon for going to state. This is all a surprise to her. And a dozen pink roses, because she's like her Nene, and pink is her favorite color. Okay, let me get Joey's papers here and see. So we're doing that Saturday, so I'm really excited about that. Okay, right here. So we could do cozy vibes, fall. I think I like the fall. So we're just going to cut it out kind of whatever-ish. And then we can possibly distress around it. There we go. Didn't want a perfect square. Okay. Oh, yeah. We can put that up there. Okay. So, all that glue, my page is getting a little wrinkly. Wrinkly dinkly. Okay, it's about time to go and get in the shower. I got to get a move on it. What was I going to do? I'm going to do this to tone down that white. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And then we're going to glue her down. So yeah, we're doing that Saturday. I'm not sure if all the kids will spend the night for church on Sunday, because, you know, after church I have to go straight to work. Wah. Sundays are really long days for me, but, you know, I have to go and get my Jesus on. What's what gets me through this life. Okay, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. Excuse me. I apologize. Okay, so again, I don't know if I'm doing this collaboration correctly or not, but this is an open collaboration. Cozy Gatherings, hashtag gratitude collab. And hello, that don't go that way, that goes this way. And it is hosted by Jovi at Creating with Jovi and Cindy A. Lewis. Let me finish messing around here. And each week you get a weekly prompt. And week 1 is what scent instantly makes you feel at home. And again, because of the time of the year, it is the season. Mine is apples and cinnamon, or cinnamon and apples. So we have our little journal card here with our cinnamon on it. Cinnamon. I can go put those back in my kitchen, because I was going to use those to put in my little scent pot on my stove. So those can go back in there for that. So let's get her back down in there. Then we have some apples. Then we have a cinnamon drink with cinnamon. Excuse me. And we come over here, and I put some of this vintage, whatever it is. Yeah, anyway, some of that on here. Trim. And then we have some cinnamon here. We have apples here. And then we have some apples here. And just the word fall from Joey's kit. Again, they both have freebies. Joey's freebies are in her Facebook group. And that is called Creating with Jovi, Journals and Crafts. And Cindy A. Lewis is on Ko-fi. So you could go to either one of their channels and click their links and get to Joey's Etsy shop or Cindy's Ko-fi shop and get the freebies. And also they both have kits to coordinate with this. So there you go. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you next time. We'll see you next Saturday. For week 2, I'll go ahead and tell you what that one is. Week 2 is what is your favorite family recipe and why. And of course, I already know what that is. So, and that one will probably just be journaling something out. Yeah, because there's no way I'm going to find it. It's something that my mom makes, so there's no way I'm going to be able to find a picture of it. Not that it's made the way that my mom's is made. So yeah, we'll probably just journal out next week. All right, I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.